All the disrespect, the free play, better button check. Button check.
What is up, Butt Check family? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful day. It is Saturday, the weekend is here. We done made it the day before Father's Day. That is right. Thank you guys for checking in buttons with me. One more time, chapters down below, sub button. You already know the drill. We got CEO Day 2 happening right now. We're gonna cover some highlights from Day 1. That's Street Fighter 6 action. We also got some heavy debate happening with Street Fighter 6, Street Fighter 5, all that other stuff. So without further ado, let us unpack these buttons. I'm gonna try my best to post 2 today, so this will be the first one if I could talk. But without further ado, let's get these buttons. Let's go. All right, now into the first set of weekend winner CEO Day 1 Street Fighter 6 buttons that need to be checked. We're just gonna check out some of the quick highlights from the winners. Link down below so you can check out that full action. And this is Street Fighter 6. We'll do better tomorrow to get like the final results of everything. But for now, we got this, so let's get it.
Yeah, like, show me first.
That you want me to wake
Okay,
up
who we got?
Yeah.
Xiao Hai versus Sherry Jennings. I think she was doing some commentating as well. Xiao Hai takes it 2-0. But I believe Sherry Jennings' shorts take it 5-0. That's the real winner of the day.
It's always that one decision.
Who we got? Tokido.
Okay.
Murder face. He's up 1-0. 1-0 right now.
Beam to the punch, the counter hit there.
Yeah, come into it early. Ooh, the delay off the crouch strong, and then we're getting that cash out for the win. I don't even think we need a survey for this, actually.
And then Tokido takes it.
Yeah, crouch strong was the starter.
Stearns.
So the scaling didn't kick in.
Got to hold that L.
Correct. Awesome.
Howard Stearns. Okay, now we got Moke versus Latif. This was a good one. It came down to last round, last match.
Problem X Grand Finals right now.
Pardon me, Moke.
That is what M. Bison does.
Ooh. Oh my God.
Slam.
Overhead.
Oh, there we go. He's
dead.
ready. Straight into the level 3. Finally, Moke cracks. The OD doesn't connect. Latif put the brakes on that time.
There it is. Latif.
That's some great aim.
Last match, last round.
Wow, you got a Bison, my good man.
Next up, we got Just a Kid.
Easy with the super.
The Stairmaster.
Jack, no longer a kid. He's a champion and a killer. And we know what's about to happen, what's about to occur. Oh, God, here we go again.
He's doing it again.
With the theme too? They're giving him the theme too? Was Zach in the box in the back? See the disappointment on his face.
You gotta get your time. He's like, yo, I gotta get a shot.
His mouth open.
I gotta do
I was
something.
wondering the same thing.
Close your mouth. That's rude. It's manners.
Who's this guy in the back? Is he doing the same thing? What's going on?
It's not even blinking.
He's not breaking.
No, you flinched?
Wow. Oh, we won. We won. Boo.
That's not a flinch. He just moved his head. He didn't
Get
blink.
here.
You can't get tired of your own gimmick.
Oh, okay, he's out of here. Are you done? We're done. Are you done? You already lost.
No, I want him to stay.
Stay. Keep this going all damn day.
I would be more impressed if you stayed there until the next players come up.
Actually true. You won't. You won't. You won't.
They're like, sit there until the
You won't.
next match.
Give up.
Is he gonna break? Oh, he's standing up.
Under your own gimmick?
Nah, they actually outlasted him. Damn, they were willing to do it.
Get him out of here.
They were actually willing to do it. Okay, now we got
This
Xian.
character, Sam Pierce able to find the mark. Fireball hinder, the walk back, you thought it was done, it only just begun. Not even needing the level.
Man,
3.
he's
Are you
up. It looks like
kidding?
2-0.
Seeing the mad scientist able to
Xian
kill without
continuing
the
to do the
mark
thing.
Nice work.
OD,
Who we got? Nemo.
No reaction with the bar at the bottom.
Oh, this one was actually 1-1.
The bracket, my friend.
But Nemo takes
moving
it.
on the back heavy kick to kill. But again, it took Nemo to literally not do things that are punishable or would get him in trouble, and him to actually run some defense. Perfect parry.
This range that he is.
Who we got? Takamura.
How do you approach?
It's hard. You tried to drive rush, the stand light kick was there.
Versus Lazy Boredom.
This is that spacing that I was talking about. And
Lazy
one of the best
Boredom,
in the world
okay.
at This as well.
Untrackable right now. Let's reversal rip, and that's going to be it.
And Takamura
And
takes it with that kin.
is Takamura moves on in the bracket.
Same thing.
Who's up? Xian. He's back up versus Mystic Smash. Yo, this one was a good one. This one was going back and forth.
Wow.
I did see this one. This one was dope.
Wow. Down Down roundhouse.
Oh.
Level 3. Match point now for both.
Even the ending. Oh
They
my
both
God,
had
it
the
was
same
such a
idea.
surprise
Okay,
ending.
each one has done round start, drive rush.
A
fine. What if I do
disappointing, in a
fireball
way,
instead?
ending?
Same thought.
Same character archetype in that way, right? For that pressure. Smash, better off.
Got
Until
your ass.
Level 3 immediately. Get your bar back in the green so you can initiate more of the drive rush jab. OD fireball. Massage parlor once again. Seconds here for Mystic Smash.
Oh, with the
connection,
shimmy.
bro. The crouch fierce at the tip. Go for the low. Crouching medium punch instead, but still.
Oh, too far away.
Smash did have the right read. No link on it. At least Xian
Got
makes the
Mystic,
opponent
got your
grade
ass in the
2.
corner. Grayed out, but both of them are grayed out now.
Level 1. We find a gap. This time, Xian, I think we'll stagger
Yeah,
a little bit more. We get opened up.
No. Reverse. Now Xian's in the corner.
Hit a reversal jab.
Look at this,
There's
look at
the
this,
jab.
look at this.
No way. Mystic Smash puts down the poison. No! He dropped the combo. That was yours to win. What do you mean?
Head in hands, Mystic Smash coming across the pond from the UK to Florida. Had his chance to qualify in winner's side, and instead
Xian said, thank you. He
losers
said, thank you so
is-
much.
Oh, still
Oh
head in
my
hands,
God,
man.
he's
You gotta
devastated.
feel for him right there. He had it. Absolutely had it. That's the fighting game sometimes. You feel like you had it, you did had it. And then you didn't had it.
You didn't have it. You're right.
All right.
Burnout.
We got Nephew up.
Wrong game.
Is that Yurio?
Yeah, still Nephew's turn. Still very far away from getting full drive gauge back as Urio.
Like I'm super. Did his hit? It did.
Oh, wait, it hit? Oh,
It
shit.
does work like that. Medium fierce to get us the ender dash up throw, even in burnout as he gets aggressive, gets his bar back with the quickness. It's not fall for the shimmy. But look at
The
his
shimmy
arm.
worked.
There we go.
Damn,
That walk
Nephew
back to
took the L.
Urio moving on 2-0. I would have wondered though, what would have happened if he switched to Jury a little bit earlier. But that's what it coulda, shoulda. Urio playing too solidly, too confidently.
Oh, is that pronounced Oreo?
Oh,
Oh, Leshar. We're going to wrap it up right here with Leshar. Leshar's up 1-0, and he is not stopping.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, he got pushed back enough for Kite that he can press a button. No.
That's a wrap.
It's Leshar with the super as a finisher. What a whip punish to start things off. What a way to end it. Leshar moving on 2-0 over Kite. Leshar just out here to ruin people's days.
Lashar's out here ruining people's day, but not ours, because I'm watching the W's come by. Either way, thank you guys for watching, man. How y'all feeling about that action? Once again, that is day 1. So day 2 is happening right now. We're going to do our best tomorrow to cover everything, not just Street Fighter 6, once, of course, the tournament wraps up. But for today, we just got this Street Fighter action. Congratulations to the winners. How y'all feeling? Let me know. All right, next up for Street Fighter 6, arguably the best Street Fighter. Is that what's happening right now? Ever, and the FGC is debating because some is saying Street Fighter 5. I don't know what the hell's going on. Buttons that need to be checked. Yes, that was the lengthy title, but the official Street Fighter account posted this a few days ago with some questions being raised right here saying Street Fighter 6 has now sold over 5 million copies. What a way to celebrate only our 2nd anniversary. Thanks to all the fans out there and the prospective fans in the future. Here you go. Thanks for 5 million units. Now, if we just scroll up a little bit, we see Maximilian right here saying 5 million in 2 years. Haven't seen sales like this in the Capcom fighting space since the 90s. Hats off to Street Fighter crew. And then we are living in the best time. And there you go. But it continues on. It gets a little deeper right here. I see Maximilian posting this saying Street Fighter 4 sold 3.6 million prior to its super expansion between PS3 and the 360. What do you want? Okay, let me back that up real quick because that might not make sense. But right here when he says, what do you want? And he's tagging this person, he's quote retweeting this person. I guess Smith John, something like that. Look it down here. Post is unavailable. Okay, so originally there was a tweet there when this John Smith person posted, kind of coming at Max, when Max made that last tweet that said, we haven't seen sales like this since the 90s. This guy, Mr. Smith, was like, yo, why do you just say stuff? Meaning, why are you just talking out of your ass? We've seen these sales. Street Fighter 4 did this, and that. And that's why Maximilian was responding right here saying Street Fighter 4 sold 3.6 prior to its super expansion between the PS3 and the 360. What do you want? And guess what he wanted? He wanted to delete that tweet. I guess he was receiving too much blowback from the tweet or Max's response. There you have it. But getting even deeper right here, I see this chart. Check this out. Release year, and this is Street Fighter V versus Street Fighter 6. Look at this, y'all. Year 6, Street Fighter V sold 7 million fucking copies. I know a lot of people, I saw them in the mentions or the comment section saying, what the fuck? We didn't know Street Fighter V sold that much. And I think the reason is we have a tendency to remember the bad times. Even though a lot of people say Street Fighter V ended on a technically a good note, like it was the most balanced it's ever been, we have a tendency to remember the bad times and what a shit fucking show it was with launch and all the hiccups through, thinking that it killed a lot of the momentum for FGC when it came to the Street Fighter 6 community. We kind of remember the bad times. So when we see 7 million, we're like, holy shit, the game was popular. The game sold a lot. So it doesn't necessarily mean that it wasn't a type of success, because it obviously was. But now when you got Street Fighter 6, it's already sold 5 million. It took Street Fighter 5 almost 5 years to get to 5 million. We got it right now in fucking year 2, 5 million. So it is on track to well break the record of 7 million. And I think that's dope as hell. Continuing on, I see Mr. Crimson saying Le Flop Street Fighter V. And once again, that's other people starting to take shots now saying, oh, I thought Street Fighter V was trash. It was a flop. How you gonna say it was a flop with 7 million copies sold? Come on with that shit. Chakotay right here says 5 million copies in 2 years is great. No game is perfect, but I like this game and look forward to it only getting better as time goes on. As is the tradition of the series, it feels most times, or the tradition of the series, it feels most times, I think one day Street Fighter will be the most sold of all the fighters every time it releases. I can't talk today. You know what the hell I'm trying to say. Every time it releases. Then I see another one right here from Street Fighter saying, we're excited to announce Street Fighter 6 has sold over 4 million globally. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is from last month, y'all. No. Let me back the fuck up. I apologize, because my brain is not active. I've been awake for a while, but obviously my brain is still asleep. The reason why I put this tweet up there is because it's from last year in September. So last year in September, they made this announcement saying 4 million units sold, okay? And then now we have 5 million units sold, and then we're over here in June of 2025. Okay, that's the whole reason behind that tweet. I was lost for a second. But then, wrapping it up even one more time is another old tweet. This one is also from last year, but it's from the very beginning of last year. It's from January, when they just hit 3 million. So you see Max posting this saying the entire life of Vanilla 4 was about 3.4 million on all consoles, and Street Fighter 6 is only 6 months old, selling 3 million. The game is on track to bringing the fastest selling franchise game ever since Street Fighter 2 SNES. Dope. And you can see right here, that was back of last year in January 16. Thank you for 3 million units. Now, others continue on saying, okay, Street Fighter 6, I think it's the best Street Fighter ever. I'm sorry. Every now and then, you do see an argument. It's out there that Street Fighter V was the best. Believe it or not, that shit exists. I think a lot of FGC, especially like the ones that come from my generation and older, have a tendency to say that 4 was the best. You either think that 4 is the best, or you're like, it was fucking broken. You were like, we think the time of the era of it was the best, but the game was fucking broken, let's be real. Now me, the reason why I think that a lot of people hang on to the idea that Street Fighter 4 was the best is because the time, it changed, it revolutionized, brought back to life the FGC. That shit was such a huge movement. It brought people out of the shadows. It brought me into the FGC. Like, I was just like chilling. I wasn't really caring about FGC. Dirty Low was, and he would always talk to me about off and on, and it wasn't until 4 dropped and I saw him playing it online. And I was like, yo, what the fuck is this, dude? And I was addicted. I was addicted since day one. I was like, yo, I haven't been this addicted to Street Fighter since Street Fighter 2 on my SNES. You know what I'm saying? So I was in it to win it, and that's what got me in the FGC. And that time was times that I will cherish for the rest of my life. I met so many people, went to so many tournaments, so many locals. I got to host tournaments and shit like that. It literally brought me into this world of FGC. I will never forget what Street Fighter 4 did for my life and how it changed me and gave me such an appreciation for the FGC. And I think that's why some people that maybe lived that era have a tendency to hang on to that shit so much, saying, no, this is the best. That was the best. Nothing will ever beat this fucking game. And I'm gonna be biased. And I think a lot of people that might experience the same thing as me will feel the same type of bias. But at the end of the day, we got Street Fighter 6. I think it kind of has bits and pieces of the best worlds. I also have a tendency now to think that Street Fighter 6 is the all-time best Street Fighter of all time. That's just me. How y'all feeling? Let me know. That it is, Butt Check family. Thank you guys for tuning in one more time. Once again, we're gonna try to post 2 today. The second one will be much later tonight. I am a little off, as you can tell. I'm tired. I actually had to go to the doctor's yesterday, trying out some new medication for this digestive thing I got going on. That's already too much. One day, I'll make a video and I'll let you know the battles of getting older. But either way, thank y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for supporting. It's Father's Day. I'm looking forward most to just being with my family tomorrow and barbecuing sometime in the late afternoon. So either way, thank you guys for everything. As always, don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. Love y'all, family. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
Good sign, Drago. Ivan Drago helped the smash. Oh, but perfect.
He's like a piece of iron.
Shout out 20C closed it out.
Unfortunately, the shadow was too great.
He gave him a card? What was that?
I'm actually very curious now, but man, what an outfit. It's an MTG card. Or is it a Yu-Gi-Oh card?
It's definitely Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh
I can't
card.
tell which one it is. I'm trying to tell by the artwork.
Did you just bop him
That's
with
too funny.
Exodia? What happened?
I
The
don't know.
forbidden one? Damn, he got a calling card now? He's like, damn, Shadow beating
I've never
people.
seen something
passing
like that
out
for Shadow before.
different parts of Exodia. I don't know.